Okay, good morning everybody. I am here getting ready to swap out a factory Ford F-150 Sync 2 to the Sync 3. So I am going to record this process. It's a pretty easy process. There are just a few, it's a plug and play essentially. So we will remove a few parts and pieces. The particular unit that we ordered came from Amazon with the pry tool and some nut drivers, which all of my power tools are over. I'm remodeling a camper, so all my power tools are in this camper. I won't be using a nut driver, but I will use a ratchet. So I'm manual today, but not that manual. So this particular setup came with the pry tools, 7mm nut driver, and a Torx screwdriver, T8. So there must be a T8 in there somewhere. This unit, I haven't even opened it yet, but it comes with, let's see, we have a new GPS, just a peel and stick GPS upgrade. This is a new USB. So the way this one is on the Sync 2, in order to upgrade your GPS, you have to put in an SD card. So this particular one has the SD card slot, a auxiliary line in, and 2 USB-A ports. And this one will, this literally pops out and this one pops in, and it's a USB-A and a C. So there's that. And then here's the interface. This plugs into the OBD2 port and into the USB for the upgrade. So when we ordered this one, we sent them the VIN and they programmed it. They pre-programmed it. So I'm not sure if the system, the head unit is already programmed to this VIN, or if we have to plug this in and add the update. So I'll find out when I get it all together. So based on what I can see, I'm not going to unwrap it yet, but according to the head unit here, it doesn't have the brackets. So when I remove the original one here, I'll just remove the mounting brackets from the side. That's a pretty typical thing to do when you're swapping head units. So anyway, all right, so I'm going to get started. The first step, there is a speaker up here. So I'm going to pop this this cover off. Not really necessary to unplug it, but anyway. So I'm back to my 7mm again. I used a 3-inch extension on this ratchet because I wasn't sure if I was going to need to go back that far or down, you know. So anyway, so far I haven't needed it, but it's better to have it, not need it, than need it and not have it. So that's my motto. So far, all the screws are the same length. So we got that going for us. Not having to worry about. Okay, so now I guess we're back to prying. All right, so there's 4 connectors back here. Parts at the top, but they're kind of different. But anyway, it's just a little tab that right there. Okay. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7mm bolts to remove the head unit. All right, so here, tab and pull, and a push down, pull back. Push down, pull back. Okay, so here's the old one. And I'm going to, there's those, that's the little T8s. Okay, so let's open this new one. So, oh, a screen protector. Well, that was nice. It came with a screen protector. I'll be. Okay. Let's see. This says, do not touch display. Caution. Do not touch on display touch panel during installation. Okay. I'll be right on that. Okay. So here we have, this is the GPS. Let me see. Let me make sure. Here's my parts. Yep, that's the one. Plugs in right here. Voila. Voila. Okay. So this will actually mount. So this has like 2-sided tape. So I'm going to mount it under here. Anyway. Okay. So I am going to remove the mounting screws on this one. Okay, so I plugged in the GPS. My husband just stumped his toe. Okay, anyway. So, I'm going to plug this back in, which is going to, obviously it only goes one way. Then there's this bad boy. Alright, so I have the head unit installed. I made sure that the cables for the features on the panel, the trim, are out still. I went ahead and plugged in the GPS, and I did that earlier, as you saw. And I took some all-purpose cleaner and a rag, and I cleaned off. There's a plastic sensor. There's some double-sided tape on the back of the GPS. I'm going to mount that right in here, and I just cleaned it, so it's ready to do that. So I'm going to peel this off. Also, you don't want to mount the GPS box, the transmitter, receiver. You don't want to mount that where there is like a metal shield over it, because it'll block the signal. So I am mounting this just directly under the plastic dash panel. So I took the tape paper off, And I'm going to mount it right here where I cleaned the surface, just because if there's dust or, you know, oils or anything, it's not going to adhere good. So now that I have it in place, I'm going to go ahead and unravel my little tie wrap here. Well, it's not really a tie wrap, but my my bread bag strap, so to speak. And I'm going to add that excess cable back and retie this so it's not just messy in there. And there's plenty of room for it to lay. So now we have the GPS in place. I have the head unit in place. Let me go ahead and just make sure my little 7mm, I need to tighten them down. Now let me do this little bad boy. Okay, so there is not a whole lot of slack here. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Never mind. There's enough. So let me take. Is this gonna just plug? Oh, it's a new. Okay. So this is a tad different. Fomoco. This one feels pretty hefty. This one feels pretty light. So what do we have here? So this is not the same. Oh, it's an adapter. Okay, so this is going to convert this into this. So I am going to take the old one out. I'm going to plug the adapter in for this one. I'm going to plug this into the factory a harness, bam, and then the other one fits in just fine. There we go, like a glove. Now let's see how this fits in. Ooh, is this gonna work? Please don't tell me I gotta Dremel this. Oh no. Ah ha ha! Beautiful. It goes one way. All right, so we're ready to put the trim back on, I think. Let's plug it in. One click, 2 clicks. Okay, I think I got it. I'm not gonna secure it.
Whenever they have a product that's rocking, fans will rock with it.
Okay, I got it plugged in right. Okay. Okay, so I'm about to do the screen protector. Okay, so I just squeegeed and, well, I say squeegeed, alcohol wiped. Making sure there's, my husband is military, and so he is like completely OCD. So if this has particles under it, I'm in trouble. Not in trouble, but I should let him do this part, where if there's an issue, I didn't do it. He will survive. Here goes nothing. And get it. Oh, that's a darn commercial. Get Gordon. Where's my radio station? There's always 99.1. She was gonna be mine. I wouldn't be surprised if she was standing there crying. Whoa, whoa. I didn't know a bored out Ford could go so slow. Oh, got to put you down on the floor. Boy, now we've been rocking all night, but don't you know you got to get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. But I think he's alive. Bobby's got his head hanging over the side. Here you are doing only 95. What's the matter with the man? I thought you said you could drive. Oh, oh. Okay, everything works. Cool. Well, it's done.